everybody, it's Queen of Light 1111 here with your Friday reading. But what I did was I asked for weekend energies. You guys seem to really like that, so I asked for energies that were going to occur Friday through Sunday. Okay, so we have energies that are going to take you through the weekend because it's been a long week, man. I mean, thank God retrograde is almost over. And it's over on the 31st. It's on Wednesday. But I really feel like, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like since maybe yesterday or the day before, I just feel so much better, lighter, breakthroughs. It was a little shadowy there for, the first parts of the retrograde, going back and relearning and lessons repeating itself. But you know what? I'm so grateful for this retrograde because I'm telling you, if you guys follow me on Instagram, if you don't, please do so, Queen of Light 1111. I happened to post this morning when I woke up a beautiful picture of Shiva and Shakti. I don't know if you guys know who that is, but that's like the twin flames in Hinduism, okay? And it is this, half male, half female type of picture. And it's really, the caption in it is about, to achieve union is to unify yourself, your masculine energies within yourself. And that is what true union is. And once you have that, then only then can you manifest physical union. So I thought, wow, that's really beautiful. One, I really resonated with the picture. I love that. I love the picture. I love the message. And it was exactly how I was feeling yesterday and today. Very unified, very grounded, but very spiritual, completely aligned in my head, heart, mind, body, and spirit. So all of it, completely aligned. So I just got a chance to do this reading. It's 12:51 p.m. Friday, July 26th. Just sat down to this reading. I posted that on Instagram, I don't know, like 7 o'clock this morning. And I sat down and I did this reading and I pulled the cards. I haven't even channeled this yet, but I will tell you that our feminine is in union with herself. Oh my God. She is in union with herself, which means physical union is just around the corner. She is the high priestess. She is the empress. She has done her discovery. She has helped teach her masculine lessons. This is the final push, guys, through the 31st, okay? 5 more days, but this is the weekend energy. So then 3 more days after Sunday, and we will be out of the retrograde, headed into Lionsgate for major movement and transformation in oneself and in the connection. Our masculine is looking at his feminine like she is everything. She's the high priestess to him. She is the empress to him. And she is his teacher as the Queen of Swords. She is his person as the Queen of Pentacles. And he is healed because of her, but is also healed because of his own hard work. All right? So I'm just super proud, man. Super proud. This empress is going to have her emperor. Why? Because she is the empress and the high priestess. She is in union within herself, and she has weathered the storms. Through this next few days, we are going to cycle out of this 10 energy, the 10 of Wands. We get the Wheel of Fortune, and we are cycling into a new beginning. I'm telling you, this is the energy. We're cycling it out. I would like to start with the blessings now. So, by the way, if you want to book your own personal reading, go to queenoflight1111.com. So, first message, blessing for the masculine, is a blessing on a resolution. Okay, 27 card, which is a 9, which is the cycle. We're almost at the end of a cycle, and he will have a blessing of a resolution. The card that goes with this is the 5 of Cups. Like, he's very much in his head space and his heart space. He's like, look at this card, like hand on head, like, what did I do? How did I miss this blessing, this 2 of Cups? How did I miss it? Okay, how did I miss it? And it's very interesting because it's very much what he's learning right now. So what do we have here? We have a blessing for resolution around the sadness, around the things that he's done, around his past, around his, evaluation of things. What is this blessing? This is a blessing to bring respectful resolution to a troubling condition. His troubling condition is his sadness. He is very much in this energy. He's holding on to the sadness, to this stuff. He's replaying this over and over, what he did, what he didn't do, over and over again. And so he is going to have this blessing of a resolution over his troubling condition or his situation or his circumstances. So this is what's going to happen. He's definitely going to be blessed with the resolution to his sadness. How is our masculine representing himself today? The Star card. I love this card. This means the universe is there guiding him, is a guiding light. The feminine is a guiding light to him. He is his own guiding light, using his intuition for healing, for renewal, for hopes, for wishes. I love this Star card. So he has all of this hope after he finds this peace and resolution in himself. He will be healed, okay? And he will be rewarded for his hard work. So what's the resolution? I'm sorry, what's the blessing for our feminine? A blessing for her from her ancestors. This is really a card. One, it fell out and fell on the floor, and I was like, I'm not going to take it because it fell on the floor. Then I shuffled again. It came out with two other cards. I put it back. Shuffled again, came out again. And I was like, wow, this is really your ancestors, divine feminine. And again, these are not gender specific, energy specific. They are wanting to bless you. This is 16 card, which is the number 7, which is all about your spiritual truth, spiritual seeking, spiritual answers. Your ancestors are with you. And what is the card that goes with it? Ace of Pentacles. They are with you now as you move forward into this portal, into this new beginning, a strong new beginning in the 3D. Okay? So now what is this blessing of your ancestors? What does that mean when it comes up? This is about a blessing to bring you the gifts of guardianship of your ancestral family, okay? This is about your bloodline, your spiritual line, your future dreams. Here's what I really channeled for this when I got this. If you are, listen, you don't have to be twin flame, but listen, if you're on this journey, this spiritual journey, what I'm really getting from this card, and this is also purple, so this is intuition, this is very much your crown chakra. When you heal and you become one within yourself, not only do you heal the karma of this life and the past lives to get yourselves out of karmic trenches, but you're also healing the future generations that will come after you, to break and heal those cycles so that those future generations won't have to deal with all the crap that you dealt with as you were healing on this journey. So your ancestors are blessing you for your hard work, feminine, for being this divine feminine, being the high priestess in your intuition, being the empress and honoring yourself, aligning yourself, being in union with yourself. They are blessing you on your journey as you now manifest it in the 3D. Okay, and so how is she representing herself today? 9 of Wands. It's been a long road. This has been a long, long road of wounding, of lessons. The journey has been long. Okay, it doesn't have to necessarily be multiple years, but the work that was done on this journey has been long and tiring. And so she is nearing the end of this part of her journey. And she's not giving up. She's not giving up. She's going to cycle to the 10 of Wands, and she is going to move this forward. Okay. So now, how is the connection representing itself? Cycles over, guys. Cycles over. You have the blessing of a home. This card keeps coming out for this collective. This is about combining homes, sharing homes, creating homes. This is very much an Empress energy. This is a 10, which is a 1. New beginnings, new beginnings. So when this card comes up, and I know I've read this before, but just as a reminder, this is very much a card about a blessing of a home with a protective presence. You're blessed by your ancestors, blessed with resolutions, blessed with union, blessed with fertility. You're blessed for a home with protective presence, a creative field in which you can thrive and be reborn night after night, day after day. And this is very much, this connection is protected. You are his home. He is your home. This connection is home. I was listening to a song. Oh my God, it's by Engelbert Humperdinck. Okay, so don't laugh, but I love Engelbert Humperdinck because my dad used to listen to him a lot when we were kids. And so his special was on yesterday, and it was this song. I don't know what the name of the song is, but it said, "In your arms I found my heaven." And I gotta tell you, I just like almost started crying. Like, this is exactly what this connection feels like when you're matched, right? He's your home, she's your home. In your arms I find my heaven. And so when I get choked up even just like saying that out loud. It's just, you know, this is a blessing of your home now, your blessing of your connection now. It's time to come together. Why? High Priestess. And then the connection is representing itself as the Queen of Pentacles. Here's how I get this. This Queen of Pentacles and High Priestess came out in his heart. The Queen of Pentacles was clarified by the High Priestess, clarified by the Wheel, clarified by Ace of Pentacles, which is everything that is showing up here. All right? Coming out of this time that they've been in, coming into this new opportunity of a new beginning with his Queen of Pentacles, who is the High Priestess. And so it's all because of your work, feminines, that you have this birth, that you can have this heaven in the 3D, okay? You can have this heaven in the 3D because you are in union with yourself. Oh my God. Okay, so I don't give bottoms of the deck for the oracles, but I am going to give it to you for how they're representing themselves and for the tarot that came up for their clarifiers for the blessing. Emperor, the tarot card for their blessings. He is now going to be the Emperor, okay? He's going to be the Emperor. And the bottom of the deck for how they're representing themselves is the Three of Swords. And it is through all this pain, to this sadness that he's experiencing, the wounds that she's experienced, okay? That now we've learned, we're coming into union because of all, you know, they say these lessons, these challenges, these difficulties are part of life. It's part of what makes you whole. You can't just operate in joy all day long, right? You got joy, you got sadness, you have all the polarities. That's what being one is about. You've got to learn from your sadness, learn the lesson. What did this teach you? Well, it taught you how to become the best version of yourself. All right. Let's go ahead and get into the head, heart, and 3D space, or environmental space for our masculine and our feminine. For our theme for the head, heart, and 3D space for the masculine and feminine, we have 9 of Swords, suffering in silence. Okay, so remember, we're cycling out. We're cycling out of these energies, getting to the 10, ending the cycle, so that once we're done with this retrograde, we can move forward. What is the bottom of the deck? For the energy around this suffering in silence, that remember, through this suffering, here's the reward. Your reward is, and it's a number 11 card, you will manifest everything, this home, this fertility, this abundance, everything. Wishes come true. Okay? All right, so specifically for our masculine, his head, heart, and 3D space is interesting. 3 of Cups, 2 of Cups. Not third party, guys, not third party. He wants union with his feminine. He's on the journey with her. What is her bottom of the deck is the Wheel, and her clarifiers is Justice. We are coming into this time of balance. We are balancing out this contract. We are getting into a better time. It's not a stroke of luck. It is through this hard work and ascension that while we got stuck with the Wheel sometimes because karmic lessons needed to be learned, now we can continue to turn this and move it forward and continue to cycle into a balanced connection. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and get started. So, lots of cards on the table. So we're going to start with our masculine. And remember, what I'm doing is I do the theme, and then I get into hold on, did I even do this right? Yeah, okay. I do the theme and then I drill down, okay? So in his headspace, temptation with indecision. So this is the devil card. Stuck in his indecision, stuck in his lesson, in his learning, okay? So this is like, I don't know which way to go. I don't know which way to go. I need to make a decision. And so they're right, because he's like still learning his lessons. There's still procrastination. There's still things that need to be learned, okay? And so this is the devil's energy, and it comes out in his environment, okay? And so listen out for it. And it also comes out in her environment. They're cycling out of this stuck energy. But in his headspace today through the weekend, this energy is of, letting go of these addictions, letting go of his indecision, letting go of feeling stuck, of feeling bound, okay? So what's happening? And I will tell you, he's healing it because it comes up. So in his energy for his headspace, he's just feeling a little trapped in his mental thoughts around how to make a decision, what decision to make. What does it have to do with Page of Cups? Around offers of love, okay? Small gestures of love. But he's healing this energy. I was so happy to see this. He's healing in every which way, guys, in his head and in his heart space, okay? And so we've got this Four of Swords, where he's healing for this connection. What is he healing? King of Swords. He is healing to morph into this King of Swords. And I said, okay, so that's fine. So what about that King of Swords? Then we got, hold on a second. Gosh, how did I do this? Oh, then we got Three of Swords. Okay, so this is heartbreak. This is sadness. This is loss. This is betrayal. Remember, this is the bottom of the deck. And I said, all right, what's this sadness and loss? Confusion goes with this indecision card. Like, I don't know what to choose. I don't know what to do. I'm procrastinating. I'm being chaotic. Okay, and what is this around? How he's going to give, how he's going to receive. So what happens in the headspace? The universe is going to intervene. The tower gets sent, and it puts him in this conflict, okay, which is this conflict that he's already in, but it guides him. It guides him out. Star card, that is in his representation of himself as well. So again, he's healing this indecision. He's healing this stuck energy around this love offer, about how he wants to make an offer, because he wants to heal and he wants to be this King of Swords, because he needs to be the King of Swords for her. He's got this sadness that he is like, it's creating confusion and procrastination about how to give to his feminine, okay? So the tower comes, and he knows that things cannot be the way that there were before, because there was conflict. And so now he is being guided to healing. He has been guided to balance. He's being guided by the universe, okay? The universe does not just say, oh, here's the tower, good luck. No. Universe is here to help him too. All right, so what about her? In her headspace, first card out, throat chakra. And what does she want to speak? King of Cups. She needs him to also be in his heart space. So when she's thinking about him, she's like, man, are you going to speak up here? Like, I only want to speak up when you are in this king energy. And so there's a lot happening in her headspace as related to her masculine as the King of Cups. And so I will tell you what's happening. There's a lot of pause. There's a lot of pause. And I don't know why I just got pregnancy pause in my head, but there's a lot of pause. First card out, Ten of Swords. They're ending this painful, painful cycle, Ten of Swords. And then I said, then what? Ace of Cups. And they're moving into self-love. She is moving into self-love. She's like, I'm done. She's got a lot of tens. She's like, once this retrograde is over, boom, she is going to soar, okay? She's going to like release all of this chain, this devil's energy, this dead energy, and she's coming into self-love, okay? And into renewed love, right? There is absolutely going to be union for this collective. And so they're in communication, they are speaking, they are being more loving, but they are crumbling the old foundation, and people are further coming into their own, okay? So she is ending this painful cycle in her headspace, okay? Because she does see the softness in her masculine. And in this Ace of Cups, she's honored herself, she loves herself, and she's coming into that too. She's choosing herself. Eight of Pentacles, she's worked hard. Eight of Pentacles, about self-mastery. This has nothing to do with job right now, okay? Because this is all about, you know, what she's thinking about love and her masculine. So this is like the end of the cycle. I choose me, I love my masculine. I've worked hard on myself. Knight of Swords clarifies that Eight of Pentacles. I worked hard on myself and I spoke my truth. I spoke my truth at all costs, okay? Because why? I'm the Queen of Pentacles. She's the Queen of Pentacles. She's grounded. She is nurturing. She's ready to ground this connection. And I said, what about the Queen of Pentacles? Six of Swords. She's ready to move forward. She's ready to move forward out of this pain, out of any sadness, okay? And yet, Seven of Pentacles. She wants to invest. I said, but what about the Seven of Pentacles? Seven of Pentacles. She's not. She's kind of pausing around what? This new beginning, the Fool's energy. Because she intuitively knows, because she's the High Priestess, that things are not ripe for the picking just yet. She knows that. She knows that they're close, but she knows that is not ripe for the picking just yet. Okay, so what's happening in his heart space? Interesting, because he's got mental conflict in his heart space, all right? Well, he's trying to be the King of Swords. King of Swords is all about the headspace, all about thoughts, all about integrity. So he's got mental conflict and it's giving him anxiety. He has anxiety. So now, what is that all about? What is that all about? So when that card comes out, mental conflict, it's like the Two of Swords energy, okay? So when that comes out, it's about, excuse me, it's about, you know, like self-doubt. It's, you know, he's doubting himself. He's still healing to be this King of Swords, right? This is new for him. This is about doubting. This is about indecision, which matches his headspace. He's indecisive. He's stuck in his indecision. It's giving him anxiety. And so he's got conflict in his heart too, right? He's like, you know, he's got to remember that he has the strength and courage, right, to make everything that he wants happen, to manifest it. But there is assistance out there for him in this Star card, okay? So Five of Wands is about inner and outer conflict. Remember, that's that Tower. So the Tower came out with the conflict and the Star. He will be guided out of this, but this mental conflict is like feels like he's unable to move forward. He's got self-doubt. He's got indecisiveness. And so that gives him anxiety around this connection and what he feels in his heart. Now check this out, guys. Check this out. This is what's happening in his heart, which is stressing him out, okay? This is what's happening. Okay, totally did that wrong. Oh, man. Hold on. Okay, first card out for his heart space. Six of Wands. He's going to come out of it. He's going to be successful. This is like public victory. This is about, you know, strength, powerful momentum forward out of this mental anxiety and conflict. Why? Because High Priestess. He's using his intuition, but also it's because he knows that he wants his High Priestess. Because here's the thing. I clarified this. So what's a High Priestess energy? Five of Pentacles. This is like separation from who is Empress, who is the High Priestess. So here again, he wants to move successfully because he knows his high priestess is his queen. And they are in separation today, right? They're not in union. They're not together. But he wants to move out of this indecisiveness. He wants to move out of this stuck energy because in his heart, he knows that she is his divine feminine, okay? Then, what card did we get? Queen of Pentacles. I was like, whoa. Okay, what's the Queen of Pentacles energy about? Well, first card out, High Priestess. He knows she's in the 3D. She is the High Priestess and the Empress, okay? And she is the Queen of Pentacles. She's the Queen of Pentacles. So I said, okay, well, he knows intuitively that is his person. What about it? Wheel wants the cycle to turn. I said, into what? A new beginning in the 3D. Match to her in her energy here with the blessings, okay? And so finally, Temperance, he wants to heal. He wants to balance things out, just like in the Star card, which is what the Tower did, healing and balance. And I said, what is this healing about? Six of Swords, moving things forward. He got 2 sixes, 6 of Wands, 6 of Swords, okay? He wants to move things forward. That's what she wants too, as the Queen of Pentacles, by the way. That's 6 of Swords clarified the Queen of Pentacles. And so he knows that he wants to move forward with his Queen of Pentacles. He knows he wants success with his Queen of Pentacles. He knows because he knows she is his divine feminine. All right, now what's happening in her heart space? Triumph, this is the Chariot card. Storm warning. They're coming out of this storm that they were in. They've balanced things out. She's balanced things out in her heart space. They're coming out of this storm, out of this 9 of Wands, 10 of Swords, Devil's energy, all of this. They're coming out of it. She knows this in her heart space, okay? But what's still happening this weekend is 9 of Swords. There's still stress. There's still some anxiety, okay, around this imbalance in the connection, which is the 10 of Wands, the burden. So she does cycle this out. Remember, she's representing herself in the 9. But over the weekend, 10 of Wands, she's going to release this anxiety, release the stress, come out of the storm, and be victorious. The next card out for her is the 3 of Cups. Okay, remember he got 3 of Cups here too. I just like, well, tell me what 3 of Cups is about. She wants union. She wants union with her King of Cups, which is here in her headspace. Okay, and she also wheel. Remember the wheel came out for what he wants with his feminine in his heart. The wheel with the Queen of Pentacles, and so she too wants union and to get into a better time with her King of Cups and move this connection forward into what? Into balance, into reciprocity, which is exactly what he's working on in his headspace, okay? So then we have a new beginning, new and improved beginning into union. 2 of Cups matches his 2 of Cups in his overall energy. Very interesting note to make right now. For the bottom of this deck, he got 3 of Cups, 2 of Cups. In her heart, she got 3 of Cups, 2 of Cups. They're very much in alignment. They're so close to their merge, it's just not even funny. So what's happening in his environment as related to his feminine? This is the Judgment card. This is about his evaluation, his understanding of the truth. Number 2 is about partnership, understanding this caring connection, okay? So when this card comes up in the Psychic Tarot, it's a major arcana. So this is all about judgment, right? So this is about, you know, clarity, awakening. This is about revolution of truth. This is about spiritual awakening. This is like that wake-up call to get your attention. Remember, in his headspace, he got the Tower. He's got the Tower with the Star and the 5 of Wands. They're shaking him up in this final lesson through this retrograde so that he learns the truth in his heart. His heart knows that she is his divine feminine, but in his environment, we are syncing up in the environment now that she is his caring connection, okay? And what is caring connections? When that card comes out, this is all about, it's 14, which is 5, which is about change. It's all about partnership of 2 people. It's about love. It's about the beginning or deepening of a connection. And that is his truth. That is his truth. Okay, so now what is happening as we drill down into his environment? What is happening in his environment as related to his feminine? First card out we got was the King of Cups. He's working on this, guys. She already knows this intuitively. She got King of Cups in her head, King of Cups in her heart. First card, he's going to be the King of Cups. And he's going to be able to give equally 6 of Pentacles, okay? He's going to receive and he's going to be able to give for the long term. So they can have this Ace of Pentacles, this new beginning in this 3D world, because the Queen of Swords served up the lesson. What's the lesson? Devil, this bound energy, he's healing from, consistent with the headspace, so that he can manifest something new with his feminine. I'm telling you. And then I decided I'm just gonna pull one freaking card just to let's make sure. We got 2 3 cups here and the 3 swords. I was like, let's make sure it's not third party. I will tell you, bottom of the deck is a 6 of Swords. But who is the Queen of Swords? The Queen of Pentacles. Oh my God. I was like, thank you, God, when it came out. Queen of Pentacles. Remember, in her headspace, what clarified? Queen of Pentacles, Six of Swords. Who is the Queen of Swords? Queen of Pentacle, Six of Swords. You just can't make this shit up. Oh my God. And underneath it, it's the star. Okay? This is what's happening. She helped serve the lesson to unbind him from this devil's energy so that he can manifest with his queen. Queen of Pentacles, man. If you guys are earth signs out there, this is a big message for you. Earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, because she is off the chain over here. She is in this connection as the Queen of Pentacles, High Priestess. She is the Queen of Pentacles, High Priestess, Empress in his heart. She is the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords in this union, in this environment for him. She is the Queen of Pentacles in her own space. All right? So now, let us see what is happening in her environment. Two of Wands. She wants movement. She wants movement. She wants to make a choice. She wants to make a decision. It's Two of Wands energy, okay? But right now, she's healing her heart space with Archangel Raphael, okay? And that's fine, because this is what is necessary. This is where the tens lie, the Wheel of Fortune lies, the Ten of Wands lies around the stress. This is what made the journey difficult and painful, okay? It's this heart space, and that Ten of Swords is going to end in her head, but that heart space takes a little bit time, and so she will beat that. She will beat that because her angels are working with her. Her ancestors are working with her, and there will be movement and decisions made. So what is happening in her environment as related to the masculine? First card out, Devil. They're just like super mirroring each other. Yeah, she's a little stuck too, right? She's not making movement. She's not making any decisions because she's still in her healing, just like him, indecision, and the Four of Swords healing. So I said, what's the devil's energy about? Three of Wands. So this is a little bit like, you know, if she's intuitive, perhaps she's like waiting on a timeline. You can't. As the magician, you manifest, you let go, and wait for it to come back. Wait, you don't wait for it, but you know it's going to come back. And so here it is. She knows she's manifested something. She's in union within herself, but she's a little stuck on an outcome. I said, all right, give me another card for that Three of Wands Devil, Hangman. Because she just has some cycles to close. This Nine of Swords to get rid of. This Ten of Swords to get rid of in her headspace. There are certain things that she still needs to get rid of at this time, this weekend. And she will be successful, okay? Because why? The star is helping her too. The universe is helping her too. Right? Just like the star is helping him, the star is helping her in this environment, okay? We've got the star 3 times. The universe very much wants this couple in union, but because in her environment, she's still on the fence here, doesn't know which way to go, the decision that she makes is to continue on her self-discovery as the Hermit. And I love that because this is a high vibrational feminine. She understands her union within herself. And instead of just sitting around, she's going to continue healing herself and working on herself this weekend. And this Five of Wands, she's going to move out of that, right? Because she knows she's moving into love. And she will be successful. Six of Wands. Just like him. Six of Wands. They're both going to achieve much success this weekend over this Five of Wands. He's got mental conflict and she's got conflict in her environment too. They're very mirrored, very, very much mirrored. I love this energy, guys. I love this energy. What's happening in the connection? Bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords. This is the connective energy. And final cycle, Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands. That's it. Almost done. Almost done with the separation. First card out. Well, I'm going to do it this way. And then I'm going to tell you what each card means. Okay. So this is the Lover's Path Tarot, guys, as you know. And so the first card that we got out was the Empress. The Empress, okay? You know me, I still like to read about this in this Lover's Path Tarot because it's different descriptions. So our Empress here shows up in the connective energy. Yes, she's the Empress. She's the Empress to him. She's absolutely the Empress, okay? So this is a card of, you know, ruling over your life. It's about a marriage, special relationship. This is practical action that manifests into a physical product. So this is that Three of Wands energy, manifestation that now is going to show up in the 3D as that Ace of Pentacles, okay? So I said, all right, what's this Empress energy? Rebirth, judgment, this evaluation, this second chance. That's what's happening. They're rebirthing the connection. What is the next card for their connection? It's the 10 of Staves. When the 10 of Staves comes out, this is the end of cycle. They're ending this cycle, okay? 10 of Staves in the deck is about accumulation. This is about all of this pain that they've been through, all of the wounds, this whole journey at this point in time, what they've experienced coming to an end. What is ending? Three of Swords, the pain, the sadness, the betrayal. What is ending? The Two of Coins, the juggling and the imbalance. And then we get into the Magician's energy, which is where it sits with him today in his environment, that once he heals, gets out of this devil's energy, he will manifest, come forward as a king to his feminine. So that is what's going to cycle out this weekend. And then finally, the next card after this rebirth, the second chance, this ending of this pain, we have the Prince of Arrows, and this is the Cupid card. So what's the Prince of Arrows all about? When the Prince of Arrows comes up, this is all about decisiveness, clarity, determination. Where did we get indecision and conflict in the headspace? With our masculine. So now who makes a decision? Who decides? And who has clarity? King of Swords, okay? Remember, Four of Swords clarified by the King of Swords. He gains his clarity this weekend and moves forward to her as the King of Swords. Why? Because remember, bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords. She served up the lesson. What's the next card? Then, Six of Arrows. We move smoothly into our connection. And the Lover's Path Tarot, it talks about transition, movement forward, transitions into this judgment that go freely. What are we moving freely into? What's the clarifier? Nine of Cups. Into our wishes. This connection is our wish. What's the next card? King of Staves. That's that action king that you guys want. You want him to take action, right? So when the King of Wands shows up, remember he's the King of Swords, having the clarity in his head. And then move forward into the wishes. And now we have the King of Staves. And what is this all about? It's all about confidence, mastery, support. This is all about enthusiasm, making things happen. What does he make things happen? Page of Pentacles comes forward with an offer in the 3D. Okay, what's the last card that comes up? The Eight of Cups. Okay, we get on the journey to find the Two of Cups, which is here for her in her heart, here for him in his clarifiers. And so when this Eight of Cups comes out in this deck, this is about, again, transitions, okay? This is about moving on from the things that didn't serve us. And this is about, trying to go into more satisfying relationships. So what are we going into? What are we getting out of, I asked? Seven of Cups. This is that Seven of Cups energy that he's healing in his headspace, remember? Moving away from illusion, confusion, procrastination, lack of clarity. And what are we moving into? Ace of Coins, new beginning. We're moving into new beginning. I'm telling you, let me know, guys, if what happens for you guys in the next couple of weeks after this weekend, because union is on the horizon. It really, really is. And if you're Queen of Pentacles, congratulations, because it's happening. You are in union within you. And now this manifestation of physical union is going to occur. It is going to occur. All right, guys, if you want to book your own personal reading with me, go to queenoflight1111.com. I do personal readings and coaching sessions, also Akashic Records readings. I also have a journey of the masculine and the divine feminine. And so if you want to know what your masculine is learning, what his journey was like before you, during, and then after he's met you. I do readings on that. And then I have a reading and coaching session combo that's available for you also on my website. Thank you guys so much for all your support, your likes, your subscribes, your donations. I'm so eternally grateful from the bottom of my heart. Congratulations. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will be back next week. Bye, everybody.